weirdo. I don't get no what you got in your head, that neural link. You'll never outthink me. Ever.
Genius.
Beyonce.
Gorgeous. A stab to my self-esteem.
For years, the world has admired Rihanna's rise as one of music's most remarkable success stories, a tale of raw talent, discovery, and perseverance. But what if that story wasn't as organic as it seemed? What if her breakthrough wasn't the result of chance, but of careful construction, a product of an industry system that insiders now describe as manipulative, coercive, and disturbingly predatory? According to outspoken musician Jaguar Wright, Rihanna's journey didn't begin with a dream record deal. It began with control. Wright alleges that the 2005 signing at Def Jam wasn't a normal business transaction, but a high-pressure setup, where a teenage girl was pressured into surrendering her freedom to Jay-Z's corporate machinery long before she understood the consequences. Industry sources recall that in February 2005, Rihanna was allegedly kept inside Def Jam's Manhattan offices until 3 a.m., not for celebration, but to ensure she signed before she could walk away. In less than 10 hours, lawyers for the label reportedly drafted, reviewed, and finalized a multi-million-dollar contract, a speed even veteran executives called unheard.
And I'm not saying allegedly.
Oh. Okay,
I'm saying, Sean Carter, you're a piece of shit. Taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough. You just want to go down there and you want to just remove all of the balls from every real gangster in Houston.
Her father, still in Barbados, wouldn't arrive until the next day, meaning no guardian or representative was present during the critical signing. That detail raises an unsettling question. Why the rush and why the isolation? If it was a simple signing, why were the doors locked until a teenager complied? Rihanna herself once mentioned that night in interviews, her tone nervous, uncertain, admitting she didn't sleep for 3 days afterward. At the time, it sounded like adrenaline. Now, it sounds eerily like trauma that Jay-Z once told reporters that he didn't let her leave without signing. The quote was meant to sound triumphant, but in hindsight, it feels more like a quiet confession. Control began the moment the ink dried. The first insider to break silence about what really happened that night was Jonathan Hay, Rihanna's early publicist. Years later, Hay admitted he had been the one who fabricated the rumor about Rihanna and Jay-Z's alleged affair in 2005, a stunt meant to spark publicity. At first, it said,
Beyonce for sure. I love her. I love Beyonce. Jay-Z too, I really admire.
It seemed like a tasteless PR trick. But then came a darker revelation. Hay claimed he was later questioned by federal agents investigating Jay-Z's potential ties to the movement of underage performers across state lines. The line of questioning, confirmed in several interviews, suggested that this wasn't about gossip. It was about a potential criminal network hiding behind the glossy image of a record label. When asked if he knew of other young girls being relocated for entertainment purposes, Hay said he felt his blood run cold. The timeline that followed was chilling in its precision. Just months after the infamous lock-in, Rihanna's debut single Pon de Replay exploded worldwide. Jay-Z reportedly oversaw every step, from song selection and wardrobe to interview scripts. By 2007, when Rihanna won her first Grammy for Umbrella, Jay-Z stood directly behind her on stage, close enough to cast a shadow. Fans saw mentorship. In hindsight, it looked more like supervision. Why did a label executive need to hover at every major appearance? Why was her image so tightly curated under his watch? By 2009, that mentor-student dynamic had evolved into something resembling dependency. When the highly publicized Chris Brown...
And it was pretty much said, like, Jay doesn't really want awards. Well, he go to the Grammys.
Right.
He you know, come into the black-owned spaces. Let's figure out how to work together so that way we have the relationship when it matters, not when it's convenient for you and your image. Because they all call us when...
Brown incident occurred. The entire narrative of Rihanna's life and career shifted. The public saw Jay-Z as a protector, Rihanna as the brave survivor, and Brown as the villain. But according to Jaguar Wright, that narrative was deliberately crafted. She claimed Jay-Z's media team controlled the rollout, from the timing of Rihanna's Diane Sawyer interview to the tearful soundbites and pre-approved press statements, to channel sympathy toward Rihanna, while effectively neutralizing Chris Brown as a commercial rival to AT First. Wright's claim seemed far-fetched.